My name is Chris, and I'm with a company called Timeshare Renters.com. And very often I get asked by timeshare owners, how can they determine if a timeshare company is a scam or not? So, if you're a timeshare owner, and if you've been one for at least 1 year, chances are that at some point you've received annoying phone calls from people claiming that they can sell your timeshare. The call will go somewhat like this. They'll ask you which resort your timeshare is deeded with. They'll ask you the size of the unit. They'll ask you if it's a lock-off. They'll ask you if you have an assigned week or if you have points. Then they'll ask you if you're on an annual or a biannual deed. Then they'll place the call on hold for like a minute or two. And then they'll come back and they'll say that they can sell your timeshare for, and then they'll give you a made-up amount, which is usually at least $20,000 or higher. Then you pay their fee to sign up with them. And then the only time you ever hear back from them is when they call you around 3 months later to try to get you to spend more money with them. And this call will sound something like this. They'll tell you that the only reason why your timeshare is not receiving offers is because you need to upgrade with them, which will be causing you to spend more money. And then after you do this, after you spend more money, after this call is over, you never hear from this company ever again. Well, my friends, this particular type of company, or should I say this type of phone call, is a timeshare scam. And one way that you can tell this before actually spending your hard-earned money is to ask the person that you're on the phone with up front if they can send an example version of their contract to you. And when you're looking at this example version, if you don't see any money-back guarantees, I'd be worried. How is the person's behavior that you're speaking to? If the person that you're speaking to tries to pressure you to make a decision while being on that phone call, I'd be worried. Does the person that you're speaking with try to haggle the price with you? Like, do they quote you a price and then quote you a lower price if you make a decision by a certain time? And if so, I'd be worried. Let me explain something to you. My name is Chris, and I'm with TimeshareRenters.com. And we're not going to make annoying phone calls to try to bully you into becoming a member with us. We're not going to lie to you and tell you that we can sell your timeshare for a large amount of money. Actually, we don't even claim to be able to sell the timeshares at all. At Timeshare Renters, we focus on the rentals. We have several different membership tiers, and each tier differs depending on the amount of rental offers and exposure that you'd like to receive. Each membership enrollment tier has its own upfront membership cost. Each membership tier has its own money-back guarantee, meaning that if we don't bring a certain amount of rental offers to you by a certain date, you receive a full refund on your membership enrollment cost. If paying an upfront membership enrollment cost is an issue for you, we are not the company for you. But on that note, if paying an upfront cost is an issue for you, then I would highly suggest trying DIY or do-it-yourself renting. And this is where you are the complete manager of your rentals. You list the property. You upload the pictures. You describe the property, you describe the amenities, you set your price, you negotiate with the renter, you handle the payments, and so on and so forth. But if you're looking for someone else to manage your timeshare rentals for you, then I would say you can hire us at TimeshareRenters.com. My name is Chris, and I'm with TimeshareRenters.com. And at Timeshare Renters, we focus on the rentals. And as you make money, we make money. Simple and plain. I need to think about it, says John as he holds the phone with complete frustration. John is a timeshare owner, and he's been one for 10 years. And unfortunately, over the years, John has been a victim of harassing phone calls from scam timeshare companies claiming that they can sell his timeshare. What's there to think about, says Mr. Scammington, the guy on the phone trying desperately to get John to fall for his scam. What's there to think about, John? You want to sell your timeshare, right? Well, says John as he feels reluctant to continue the conversation with the pushy sales guy, I would feel most comfortable if I talked to my wife first. Talk to your wife, says Mr. Scammington. Who wears the pants in your family? Is it you or your wife? John, with a complete sense of disbelief at what he just heard, abruptly says, "Excuse me? You are very rude, and this conversation is over." "Wait before you hang up," says Mr. Scammington as he desperately tries to save the call. "Hold on 1 second while I get you connected to my inventory director." John instantly hangs up the phone as he's gone through this same drill over and over again. Does this sound like you? Well, my name is Chris, and I'm with TimeshareRenters.com, and we do things a little differently here. We don't harass you with annoying phone calls. We don't lie to you and tell you that we can sell your timeshare for a bunch of money. We actually don't even claim to be able to sell the timeshare at all. We focus on the rentals. We send you rental offers, and as you make money, we make money. Simple and plain.